breakfast.
It is Win for Breakfast right here on the Wave 97.9 WHAV. As we mentioned, we have a couple of guests in the studio today. We have Kelly Bergeron. No, are you two? No.
I love it. Right off the bat.
My wife's going to need an explanation.
Well, I hope not. No, we have Kelly Giordano, and she is from the Haverhill studio, founder of the Haverhill studio, photographer, and we have Tom Bergeron.
That's what it is.
Oh,
yes.
my
You
God.
got it.
So I got them all. Okay. Well, I'm so happy. I did that same thing the other many years ago. I was at a meeting or at an event to wish priests goodbye.
Yeah.
And I mixed.
Well, you know what that's
up.
called in the trade? Guestlexia.
I did not know that.
Now we know.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm glad to have you both here, and well, folks know Tom, and folks, well, they are learning about you, aren't they, Kelly?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
And Kelly, perhaps you've seen the picture of Tom with the WHAV guest mic that we've had on the website, and apparently it's all over the internet. But Kelly, that's Kelly's idea. And Kelly, why don't you tell us a little bit about that, about the project that you had in mind and why you got Tom involved?
Yeah, so actually this was Tom's idea. Tom actually came to me with the idea of having hometown headshots done.
Yep.
And, I think Tom and I were under the impression we both were like, this can't be the corporate headshot. That's just not Tom. Everyone knows what Tom looks like.
Yeah.
We don't need to tell that story. What we wanted to do was give him more of an editorial, elevated, authentic use of images he could use across media platforms, but really tie his community roots to that. And the way we did it was to lean in the natural light of the Haverhill studio, as well as touch on these WHAV elements we brought in.
Let me mention how I came to know Kelly's great studio. My niece runs the Yoga Tree. She owns the Yoga Tree in Haverhill, and through her, I've come to realize how vibrant that part of Haverhill has become over the years. And she said, you got to meet Kelly Giordano over at the Haverhill studio. And I think my last professional headshot, my hair was much darker. It's been a while. And also, I'm not great with still photos, typically. As Kelly now knows, like on a red carpet in Hollywood or something where you have a bunch of photographers yelling at you to smile at them and all that, I always look as if I'm passing a kidney stone. It's just that kind of, this is radio, so this will be mostly for you, Win. It's that kind of look.
And that was terrifying to me to hear.
Right, because you thought you'd have to put up with that.
I said, this is Tom Bergeron. He knows what he's doing. And when I had him against my backdrop and he's saying this, I said, wow, this is going to be fun for me, because it was a chance to connect like I do with all my clients. And we really created some great material for you.
We really did. And it's a photo session that it really exceeded my expectations. And that's a real tribute to what Kelly does over at the Haverhill studio. And you're doing holiday stuff now, right?
Yeah, we're on holiday until the end of the month, and then we turn it back to more of that editorial lifestyle feel for everyone.
So this is all part of like a larger project that you have going on?
Well, what we did together was really focused on kind of celebrating not only my broadcasting career, but its roots here in Haverhill, because this is where I started when I was in high school. So, Kelly's ideas too, because I had some ideas, but she had a wealth of ideas about how to do it, and got props like the very microphone that she's talking into that has the WHAV logo on it. So it really was, for me, a wonderful way to, through her skill as a photographer, kind of pay tribute to my 50-plus year career.
Hey, it happens.
Yeah, it does.
And I think, to answer your question, the larger vision for the Haverhill studio is, creating that launch pad for the creative community to provide them with a space to produce elevated editorial images and connect the people and the stories of the city within the space. So that's kind of a larger initiative we're trying to do.
Okay. Well, Tom, you get your picture taken a lot, and how does Kelly compare to the other folks?
Well, I the biggest tribute.
I don't think I yell as much as the red carpet to tell you to look this way.
No, but I think it's fair to say not one photo that you took features me looking like I'm passing a kidney stone.
No.
It was very relaxed. My sister and
I did
my
edit a
nieces.
lot, though.
Oh,
I did cut a few
you
out.
can do amazing
I
things.
didn't give you like all of them.
So there were a
we
few.
did call through a lot.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
we
were doing a lot of improvisation and such. And anybody who's been to the Haverhill studio knows how relaxing an environment it is, and that's really a tribute to your design sense too. So even for someone like me who prefers live TV to still photography, I felt completely at ease, and it got very playful. My sister, my niece were there, and we did shots together, and it was, I think anybody, like particularly if you're looking to do family photos or personal photos that you'll be proud of and that you can use for holiday cards or just, whatever. It's a wonderful environment. You make it very comfortable to be in that environment.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
That's interesting that you like live TV versus the still photographs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, live TV is in motion. You just keep moving. Still photography, it stares back at you for all time, and if it's not great, I mean, I've got some pictures that I see of me on the interwebs that make me cringe, and I know what I was feeling when they were taken, but that doesn't apply to anything we did.
Yeah, and I think whenever I have someone in front of my camera, I really do know. I try to capture their authentic self and really showcase that, and that's my priority. And I want you to love the photos, and I really take the time and effort to facilitate that within the connection when we start the session and also post when I'm culling through and editing. It's a combination there.
Yeah.
Well, talking about live TV and feeling at the moment, I'm just curious because I watched when you came back on Dancing with the Stars, and they came up with all the smoke and all that stuff. What were you feeling then?
That opened, and again, it was the first time I had been back in over 5 years, and Derek Huff choreographed that open. And he told me after, he said it was all designed to just kind of spotlight you. And I went, oh, that doesn't choke me up. And so I was standing behind this massive LED wall, which opened when all the dancers kind of got in a line. And I was backlit with the smoke. I mean, it was really, as I said in several interviews, it was like being eulogized without that pesky business of dying first. And no, it was just lovely. It was great to go back for that one time and to see, a lot of friends and such. Yeah.
And I saw something that you were at the Ed Asner Theater the other day?
No, I was actually in my house in New Hampshire hosting the annual reading of the screenplay of It's a Wonderful Life for the Ed Asner Family Center. It was Zoom boxes all over the country. We had Ben Stiller, Christine Taylor, Michael Shannon, Martin Short, some of the cast members of Love on the Spectrum, all to raise money for support features for neurodivergent individuals and their families.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
hey, what's the, I'm going to play host here for a second.
Sure.
Your website, Kelly.
So if anyone's interested in seeing the behind-the-scenes video of this session, you can go to thehaverhillstudio.com. And if you're interested in working with me, it's kellygiordano.com. And I just want to thank WHAV and Tom for really amplifying the creative community voice here on WHAV today.
Well, and also just you're indicative, I think, of some real entrepreneurial spirit in Haverhill, particularly among young women. Like my niece, like you, like the gang at STEM. It's just that whole area has really become very vibrant in downtown Haverhill.
Oh, yeah, and a lot of the restaurants are opening or reopening and all that stuff. So, yeah, that is a fantastic section of downtown Haverhill. You didn't park on Merrimack Street, did you?
No, there are all kinds of detours, some of which we ignored.
Okay. All right. So have we covered everything that you want to cover?
I think so. so.
Hey.
I think so.
Actually, we have a This Is Your Life moment.
This is your life mode. Tim Coco entering the studio.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Okay.
And this gentleman brought it today.
Oh, my God. Now, this is, I'm holding up a picture of me, much younger, with a unfortunate Abe Lincoln type beard, with my two partners, both of whom sadly are no longer with us. And this was a mime trio called Vaudomime, which was a hybrid of vaudeville and mime. And we would do it like in the tent at Northern Essex Community College in the summer. And let me tell you, if you're wearing whiteface and different makeup in the summer in a tent at Northern Essex, it melts.
I was going to say, how does that stay on?
It didn't. It didn't. Oh, this is a kick. Yeah.
A lot of setting powder.
Oh, yeah. This is, wow. That's a flashback.
See, that's what I said. This is your life.
You know what they say, a mime is a terrible thing to waste, right?
How did you learn the mime moves?
I actually studied under, first, one of my partners in that picture was a professor at NECO who taught a mime course. But then I went on later to work with Tony Montanaro at the Celebration Mime Theater, and he was a student of Marcel Marceau. So, so when Marceau actually did a show I did in New York, and we were doing mime side by side on national live television, I was getting a class from Marcel Marceau, and he reminisced about Tony very fondly as well.
Wow.
With that photo in mind, what's that line you like to use or have used, that when people can see you?
Oh, that was when I was doing the morning show here at HAV and doing performances with this Vaudomime at night. A buddy of mine said, it's weird because when we hear you, we can't see you, and when we see you, we can't hear you.
That was good.
Yeah.
Ironic.
Yeah. One more pitch for the website for the Haverhill Studio.
TheHaverhillStudio.com. Visit the website.
And you can see all the photos that we took together.
And you can click on the link to see the video. It's hosted on YouTube, so
great,
you can check out that.
Very
with
nice.
everyone.
Well, Tom and Kelly, thank you so much for joining me today.
Pleasure.
And
Good to see you.
I'll have to get you guys back. It would be a lot of fun.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Kelly Giordano from the Haverhill Station studio, a photographer, and Tom Bergeron, our guest this morning, right here on the WHAV 97.9 WHAV.
Wake up with Win Damon weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m. on 97.9 FM WHAV.
Catch the wave, WHAV.